What's up everybody, Timvex here and welcome to my YouTube channel. Now this has got to be one of the most frequently asked questions, and I think for a good reason. Now before we dig further into this video, if you already know me, a big thumbs up, and if not, don't worry. My name is Vikram and I am a student ambassador at ESCP Business School. I finished my M1 and I'm currently on a gap year pursuing an internship in Paris. Internship? Paris? How? Does he speak French? Now that's a totally another topic, guys, and if you guys are interested, I promise to make some videos on that topic as well. But for this video, I'm gonna share my story, my experience as an M1 student in the Paris campus, the ups and downs, the fun and the not so fun parts. Let's dig right into it. So I began my semester in the month of September and I absolutely enjoyed the first few weeks because most of the classes were introductory and they were fun. You were getting to know your professors, you were getting to meet your new classmates. It was quite an interesting experience. Plus you have this feeling, this sense of achievement of marching past through all the challenges and finally making it. You're sitting in Paris, attending a class in your dream university. But very soon the reality kicks in and you realize that you're not the only special one. You are surrounded by hundreds of equally talented and hardworking students, and you can feel this pressure and a spirit of competition gradually seeping in. So one fine day you get this realization and you wake up and you say, you know what? Let's do it. And that's the actual day one of your semester. The sooner you get this realization, the better. First essential point. Get acquainted to some sort of digital calendar. Trust me, it's gonna save your life. Now if you have prior work experience, I think you know what I'm trying to say. You will be having around 8 to 9 subjects with approximately 2 group tasks, 1 or 2 individual tasks, and along with this you will also be having some sort of weekly online tests. And each and everything that I mentioned right now has its own time constraints and deadlines. If you're not following a systematic way of maintaining a record for all these tasks, the chances of missing out some of the tasks is quite high. The concept of timetables and class schedules are a little bit different compared to what we have normally experienced as students. It's not like your high school where you sit with a constant group of classmates and you can, call your friend and ask, hey, do you have this class at this moment? Because each and every class you have different set of classmates. None of your classmates are going to be same for all the classes. So in the beginning, it was a little bit overwhelming for me to understand how the timetable works, but once I got the hang of it, it was quite smooth. Coming to the subjects now, the first semester is a mixed bag. You have finance, law, human resource, marketing, and literally every domain of the business world. And because of this, you get to taste and experience all the domains of the business world. While this is a good way to learn, for me, it was academically a bit frustrating. For example, if you're someone who loves finance and you're very sure that you want to pursue a career in the field of finance, then attending a human resource class at 8 a.m. in the winter morning can be quite draining. But again, I feel that this whole mixed bag subject drill is very essential and it personally helped me because I came to know what subjects I love studying, and more importantly, I came to know which subjects I should stay totally away from. Very important. The professors are very approachable and the amount of effort that they put into making each and every class interactive and fun is really commendable. Now if you expect to sit in a corner of a class and be a silent listener just taking notes, that's not gonna happen. Because all the classes are very interactive and class participation is a very important criteria to get good scores. So as I said, classes are very interactive and you always have some sort of group activities, which is a big plus if you're an extrovert. But if you're an introvert, it's a good opportunity to learn teamwork, collaboration and cooperation. Plus these group activities are the best way to meet and make new friends. Then comes the exam. So the exams lasted for around 15 days. It started at the end of November and we got adequate time for preparing for all the exams. That was not an issue. For my batch, all the exams were conducted online because of the pandemic restrictions. But I'm not sure how ESCP decides to conduct the exams in the future. But again, the exams are very much reasoning based rather than just copy pasting stuff from your textbooks or PDFs. I mean, if you're able to justify your answer in a right way, you get the score. So after semester 1 exams, I got like a small period of break before semester 2 began, and that's the best time to travel in and around Paris. Semester 2. Now Sem 2 was a totally different experience for me, in the positive direction. Now if Sem 1 was like 7 out of 10, Sem 2 was definitely a 9.5 for me. I mean, I really enjoyed Sem 2. I think one of the main reasons for this is that I had to choose a specialization for this semester, and around 85% of the classes that I had in this semester was from the specialization that I chose. I mean, I still had some generic subjects like sustainability and business law. Since majority of the classes are about the field that you chose and the topics that makes you interested, the level of motivation is quite high. And every specialization has its own campus. For example, if you decide to study one particular specialization, there could be a possibility that the specialization is not available in Paris campus but available only in Berlin campus, and so on. So you have to decide which specialization you want to choose, and based on that you have to go to that country to continue your studies. In my case, I had chosen a specialization which was titled Consulting, Impact Studies and Research, which was in Paris campus. So we not only had professors who were quite experienced in this field, but also quite a lot of guest lectures from actual consultants who were working in quite reputed firms like PwC. And in addition to this, my specialization also had a lot of consulting projects with real companies. For instance, I had a consulting project with a very reputed automotive company, and for this project I was working with 8 other classmates and the employees of the company. So we had frequent meetings, follow-ups, tasks and research work, and it was quite an interesting experience for me. It gave me a very good insight about a consultant's job and how to understand and respond to clients' requests. So semester 2 ended with a couple of exams and some major presentations. So after semester 2, you can choose to continue your studies or you can apply for a gap. That's what I did. I applied for a gap year because I wanted to gain some professional experience and I wanted to do like a long internship, and that's a whole nother chapter. So let me know down in the comments below if you're interested to know more about my internship story as well, and I will try to make a video covering that. So that pretty much summarizes my experience as a M1 MiM student at ESCP Business School. I hope it answered most of your questions, and if not, do not hesitate to reach out to me at timwix on Instagram, or you could even drop in your questions down in the comments below and I'll try to get back to you as soon as possible. So that's all for this video guys. Thank you so much for making me a part of your day, and I will catch up with you all in the next one.